myself, like my name and everything. So my name is Abin Kubinta. I'm actually a 200 level student and I'm studying computer science. So something I think if you hear from the first video, I think this video has really been very hectic for me. It hasn't really been what I actually wanted it to be because I wanted to be documenting right from the day because my school actually resumed. That was last week, but then I went to school once. If you remember one of my video, I think the second video I was like my mom was kind of like trying to act African parent drama, and it was still the that day she just woke up with everybody in me, so I was kind of like, make I run the good school. So I went to school that day, and so that was like the day I went to school last week, and this week I fully resumed, starting from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is Thursday, and then I did not even bother to go to school today. Because when I went to school, the whole hoodoo, the whole if you are coming from this Maraba and you will notice as they are making bridge. From from the first video, from the clip starting on the video, you see like a bridge. So they are building bridge here and the whole road. Those trades is not as easy as it's just very difficult for me. I when I even came back for the past 3 days, I haven't really been able to do any coding and the rest. When I even came back, sef, I was just sleeping. When I come back, I like as of on Wednesday, I was supposed to have a class from 4 to 6, so I just decided to stay in school. And yeah, I went to my classmate house because I wanted to get my stuff since last semester when I was having issue with my accommodation. I just took my stuff there. So I went there to get my stuff, and before I got home, it was already past 6. When I really opened my laptop, like it's more of like a posture for me. These 2 days, anytime I want to sleep, I will sleep with my laptop on, like my laptop will be on, and I will be sleeping. So the whole stress is too much, and the whole stuff. But still, yet we still keep pushing. So something actually came to my head today, and I said it's something I really have to share. So around last year, last 2024, 2020, let me just say starting from when I finished secondary school was 2022. And then from 2021, sorry, I finished school 2021, October 1st. So when I graduated from school, October 1st, 2021, because we did our little graduation, just the little graduation for us, since the whole COVID 19 made everything to books, make the whole 2021 to be very kind of complicated. So when I was done with school, actually I actually wrote it, just forget the whole stuff. But then I'm currently in 200 level. So I have this intention of starting to like to exercise daily. I think there was a particular time I followed some group of like I think my neighbors, her brother and her brother's friend and her herself. We went for jogging as early as 5 a.m. I think oh if I no even sure say I won't do that jogging reach 2 times. I go the first day. When I follow them the first day, the place they went to, then the transport was not as cost as now. The transport then was from my area to that place. It was around 150, 200. When I came back, like I went the first day was okay. You know, you stop. Me say I done the good job. I went the second day. When I went the second day, that was the last time I ever thought of even doing exercise. I would always have the intention that I will do exercise, but that was like it just totally went off my head as a whole. So I think towards last year I now started something which was I have like where I stay in school. I got like a kind of accommodation closer to school because of the traffic stop. So when I was there, I wake up in the morning. I have some space of exercise we do. I was consistent, but after 2 weeks, I started giving different excuses and the whole stuff. So I stopped totally. And this year when I came back for holiday, which was around the early May, yeah, early May, this early May, I also started exercise again. But I did something different this time around, which was I used the method of compound effect, which is because I love reading books. So in compound effect, there's this thing you do something, you start small, and you do something like something you like doing. You create a space for something you don't like doing, so that you able to it's just like getting a new habit. So what I would do then is I would just wake up in the morning and I would walk. I would just walk. I did not go anywhere. I did not like go outside the gate, just inside the house. I would just walk up exercise. The next day I did 10, 15. So I was not getting used to walking that I can walk for almost 50 times, like to and fro, because the space is not that big. Let me just say, if it's that big, let me just say, because my house is, I think my dad said the house is 150 by this 70. So let me just say approximately 40 to 50 feet. So it was something I was doing, and I now enjoy doing it. So I was doing it every day, like every blessed day I would do it. I would just wake up in the morning and just walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And honestly speaking, this, like, I was even surprised. I My body's already used to it, that if I did not stand up to go and do exercise, I used to feel like different, totally different. So I now noticed that, so for you to create a new habit, for you to start something you haven't really been doing for long, you should focus on you should focus on you should start small. Don't just go and, like, I think I was saying something like that was last year I started exercise. Then I will go and then download. Because I use Pinterest, I use Instagram, but then not really a fan of social media that much. But then I just have to, I go to Pinterest. I was like, okay, let me see exercise someone can do in the morning. They want me to start little by little, like 5 or 2, 3. I'll do 50, 20, 30. The whole stuff was how I took it. I took it, I did not take it little by little. I took it very much. And that was something that caused, like, a disadvantage for me. So another thing again I did, I think for the past 2 years was, it was just sleep mode, basically sleep, because I haven't really coded. I haven't really been coding. I was coding. I think I kind of stopped coding, not because I want to stop, because of the whole stress. I think it was only yesterday that I was able to code, and yesterday same. Really, I just opened the system. What I just did was I just created JS5, because I'm working on React. So the project is kind of like, it has something to do with, though this is the first kind of project I'm working. I'm kind of happy because, as I'm learning React, I just saw an opportunity that, because I went for startup week FCT. Uh, before I write exam. I think 30th April till to May. I cannot actually remember the day. So when I went for startup week FCT, so they splitted us into group. They splitted us into, I think, 10 different groups. But at the end of the day, they made the group to be just 5. So the group I was part of, everybody was sharing his idea, and then I was working on something which was, student stack. I think, it's something that we want to build. I'll just build it to just add it to my portfolio. Because at the end of the day, it's something you have to be honest about. You can't please, when you are working with students are this kind of people that, I'm a student, but that's how I look at students. We are this set of people that we want something that will suit us at that moment. We hardly think about the future. The student now can take a call. You can let me say, for instance, we did something in our school. We did C plus plus. So all of us are really at C plus plus. That was in the first school I started. The first public station I started. The whole of us that took that course, what we were doing was, at first we were actually looking at it like, let me learn this C plus plus, let me pass the exam. So after the exam, nobody care about the programming language again, everybody move to the next. So that's one thing about students. Then I discovered that, okay, if I will pass, let me pass. If I won't pass, then I don't know if you get the stuff. So I think that was like a very big disadvantage for us. We really have to look at how we can improve and get better. The world is evolving. Technology is taking the whole stuff, and a student of computer science cannot even do any stuff. So those are the limitation is not just coming from student alone, because if I will do the whole analysis, it's going to take like a whole day, because you can't tell me you want students to learn, computer science, and you are having over 200 students in the department if you want everybody to achieve. The school itself is even built. That's why I think in the other video I said school is scam. We all know school is scam. That's why you just have to go to that. You should not look as if you not go to school. One thing I noticed about school is, yeah, I was actually, I think the other video stopped. So we all know that, because if you look at the whole thing about school is, if you are going to school, you should not just go there to study. There are some key stuff you are going to learn, like like leadership, communicating with people, how to bring. I think there's this book by, I think is it Dali, someone that wrote it, Dale. Sorry, I'm using my Nigerian talk to pronounce it. So he talked about how to win friends and influence. So if you are in a cool. I think those are the skills you should actually learn. Because if you have issue, you not learn that one. You are just studying the course you have been given. Yeah, I actually started the video and I kind of was this is my longer droid. I feel when finally just doing it wrong thing because see Amber. I just like turn on the camera and it's like showing me temperature is too high for video, temperature is too high. Oh my permit this one later doing it wrong thing. So I was actually thinking I was talking about the fact of I was talking about it was just my thoughts that whenever you want to take in a new skill, you want to learn something, you should tend to start small little by little. Don't go and jam pack everything in your head because at the end of the day you're going to get confused and doing the whole stuff. So I was looking at I was checking something out. I think during this as my phone was showing me it was hot. So I said okay now make I leave the phone in rest more. So I said let me I decided to check my WhatsApp message because I knew I had a notification. So getting to my WhatsApp, there's this company because I applied for. I think I'm searching for a place I will do my service, and I don't want to just go to a place because I don't know. They say the CMAS brought something which is normal. The normal way they do service is in 300 level second semester down to second 300 level second semester break, giving it that is 6 months. But this time around, they divided it into two, which is Cyrus 1 and Cyrus 2. So Cyrus 1 will be done in 200 level break, second semester break, and Cyrus 2 will be done in 200 level second semester break. So, basically, I'm actually going to a private school, and our school is trying to see how we can, so that by the time we just finish our exam, we can resume our service, we can start going for our service. So our lecturer was saying yesterday that we should start looking for places to do our service. So I was actually thinking, at first I wanted to go to Ministry of Finance because a friend of mine told me that it's actually free to do your service there. Then I was now looking at it from this aspect. I don't actually want to go to a place whereby I will just go there. I don't know. For me, I have this belief that most of these guys that work in this federal government ministry in the IC department, they are I don't do. It's not like I'm looking down on them, but with the major with the way technology is evolving, I don't really think they can give me what I want because I'm actually planning to go into blockchain development. I won't say actually because I actually started due to some issues with my laptop because I was using that's going to be a very long story. I was using WSL, so from there I changed to Ubuntu. Yeah, and then the VS Code I installed was I installed it from Snap, which make it to be a broken package. So from there I really have to from there I stopped totally because even when I was doing React, even when I was doing Next.js, even when I was trying to use Rust on my system, it will kind of be returning for me that it's not working. So the whole stuff just make me to do so. Not until when I just did it. I think that day I just did the typical research. I was just doing research that day and I got to find out that was actually the VS Code I installed, which from Snap. So I have to I installed it myself from the web and I now did the whole store, which is now running smoothly for me. So I actually want to continue I want to continue my path as a blockchain developer. So the blockchain, not just a blockchain developer, but someone that is a blockchain researcher, a blockchain consultant, just be blockchain related. So I was now like I said, okay, this time around I'm going to pick a place that does something related to blockchain. And then I now went for I now sorry I speak too fast, so I think many of my students when I'm teaching them they're like, Peter, please don't speed, please do this was that was me basically. So I was not checking yesterday. I think I got 5 different places. So I sent message to two. One I noticed I see their site have issue because just from their site alone I was trying to send this my phone won't disappoint me, but I refuse to be disappointed. So I was not. I think the other one I was trying to send a message to their email there. I think the way they build it kind of have an error. So everything was done complete. I filled the form completely, but I was trying to submit, but it was not going through. So from sorry, now my Android because I'm not worried. I will see change. You can just continue. I don't think yet. I will change her, but I don't know when yet. So I decided their form have an issue, so I was not able to work with the form. So I now decided to send message to one told me they are not doing service for blockchain. They don't collect service to them. Another one again. I don't know whether they know really I don't know sha because I don't really want to go too deep because if I want ask do I go ask them question for there alone themselves they go just say if I don't follow this get up. So 375,000 naira, like 375k for sideways. Ah, 375k. The money is actually big, honestly. It's very, very big. It's big. To me, it's big. But I know there are people that can, there are people that can afford it. To me, that money is very big, and it's something I didn't mean I have a place I'm getting that money. Okay, I didn't mean I have a place I can get that money from. Yeah, when I just play for you, make I change phone because this is my phone, get as it be, but still, we all have to keep pushing the way. So I'll be dropping my next episode of documenting my day. It's not easy, but I just have to be consistent. That's why I started little by little. So hopefully, I'm sure before my 10 video, I've already gotten what I want. So please, thank you very much for watching.